I'm Stan Wiest, and my companies are A. Stan Wiest Music, providing bands and entertainment, and A. Stan Wiest Entertainment Group, which provides DJs, video DJs, plasma screens, lighting, as well as entertainment. We've been providing entertainment in the metropolitan tri-state area since 1980. We offer a bride the opportunity to make the wedding an extension of her personality and wishes. Some of the very unique wedding arrangements that we've orchestrated and arranged are a 8-piece string orchestra for a ceremony playing the music of the Beatles. We've also provided a string quartet orchestrated to play the music of Enya from her album A Day in the Rain. We've provided a 15-piece string orchestra for an extended wedding cocktail hour, playing classical selections, music of Cole Porter and George Gershwin, Broadway show tunes, and Scott Joplin. The 15-piece string orchestra also performed for the worldwide premiere of the movie Maid of Honor at the Ziegfeld Theater in Manhattan, and the next day the orchestra performed and appeared on CBS television on Entertainment Tonight. Some of the other things that we provide are a mariachi band, strolling and singing, steel drum performers, authentic performers from Jamaica and Trinidad dressed in Caribbean attire, a Scottish or Irish bagpiper leading in the presentation of the bride and groom. At one party, we brought in a bluegrass band starting at 1 a.m. It was a 6-piece band and people danced till 4 o'clock in the morning. Another wedding for an after reception party, we had a DJ karaoke. We brought in a 10-foot projection screen, wireless microphones for the guests, and the large screen was great because everybody saw the words and were able to sing along with it. Another bride wanted to have a country western touch to her wedding, so after dinner, we brought in a line dance, square dance caller who taught the guests how to do things like the Texas two-step and the other dances. You can have an ethnic wedding. We have a Greek band that can play the music of any section of Greece. Each section of Greece has its own unique music. Therefore, they'd be on bouzouki, vocals, keyboard, alternating with an American band or DJ. Can provide a Latin American band. Therefore, you bring in a Latin band, plays bachata, salsa, merengue, cumbia, and can alternate with the American band. A number of brides have wanted to bring in something special during dinner, so we've brought in dancers. You can have salsa dancers, tango dancers, swing dancers, ballroom dancers that will put on a show during dinner and then also mingle and dance with the guests. We're probably the only company that can do an Indian and American wedding. I bring in sitar and tabla, the instruments of India. They play for the ceremony and the cocktail hour, and then they can be interspersed along with the American band or DJ. You can have a banjo Dixieland band, lively music in full Dixieland attire, playing for your cocktail hour, and then walking the guests into the main room. Another interesting idea is a theme wedding. We had one bride had a wedding based on the movie Gone with the Wind. All of the guests, the bride and the bridal party, were in attire of the era Gone with the Wind. The band played music from that era for the first hour, and then for the rest of the time played a variety of music. Another bride recently had a Great Gatsby wedding. She wanted everything played in the music of the Gatsby era, and all of the guests, again, bride and bridal party, were attired in Gatsby clothes. A recent bride wanted an all-jazz wedding, where it was danceable jazz. We provide a wide variety of ethnic music: Persian bands, Arabic bands, Israeli bands, Middle Eastern bands, Italian, Spanish, Irish, and South American. You can bring in a belly dancer or dancers to put on a show during the dinner, doing veil dances, sword dances, wrap a turban around the head of one of the guests, and have the guest as part of the show. A unique summer idea, if you're having a theme wedding, is to have Hawaiian dancers coming in after dinner, putting on a show. And then they teach the guests how to do the Hawaiian dancers. They bring in hula skirts, put the skirts around the women. They have the men come up, the men roll up their pants, they put the hula skirts around the men, and it becomes an awful lot of fun. One of the very popular items is the band DJ combination. This gives the bride the best of all worlds. You have the elegance and excitement of a live band, plus the entire DJ setup within the band. Caterers love this because it does not take up twice the amount of space. One space for a band, one space for a DJ. Everything is within the band. Brides love this because they get the best of all worlds, both your live music and the original artists. A large percentage of our entertainment is directed to weddings. Although we do provide for corporate events and other social affairs, it is with brides and grooms that the largest amount of time is spent in detailed planning. We like to meet with the bride and groom informally for several hours, so we get to know them, their dreams and ideas, and their unique personalities, their concepts of their wedding plans, as well as any lighting and special effects for their band or DJ. This is all prior to any contractual agreement and is offered to them without any obligation. Once we are the contracted vendor, the bride and groom tell us every detail of their wedding. Since we usually provide ceremony, cocktail hour, and main reception music, we used a detailed 7-page questionnaire to help guide the couple. It also provides us with concrete information to be followed on the wedding day. It even covers phonetic spellings of last names. I think what sets us apart from other vendors is that we always answer any inquiries from a bride, either by telephone, email, texting, or personal meetings. We completely customize every aspect according to the bride's and groom's wishes. No request is too obscure. All we ask is a few extra weeks of time to find any material that might be on the obscure end of things. We also offer a huge repertoire of thousands of songs, from classical sonatas, jazz, top 40, to the latest current materials. One of the very elegant things you can do for a cocktail hour or reception is have elegant piano music, music of Cole Porter, George Gershwin. This is all the things you are. You can have Latin American music, very pretty bossa novas. This is Wave. You could move into the realm of jazz with music of Count Basie or Duke Ellington. This is Satin Doll. You can have some of the more classical jazz repertoire, things from Dave Brubeck, such as Take 5. Move into the excitement of New Orleans style jazz. You can add beautiful movie themes, like the theme from The Godfather. Every wedding we do is memorable, and many times we do the anniversaries 10, 20, or 30 years later. We have done weddings for the royal family of Sri Lanka, editors of Red Book, Cosmopolitan, and Bridal Guide magazines, as well as cast members of the shows Riverdance and Jekyll and Hyde. Whether it's a 60-guest member wedding or a 400-guest wedding, each wedding is equally as important to us. What we bring to each wedding is complete professionalism, honed by 30 years of experience and the desire to make each bride know that her wedding was the most important thing we've ever done. I want every wedding to be the best wedding anyone has ever attended.